Hello, and I welcome you all to this awesome channel where we were building a chatting app using Firebase and Kotlin. This is going to be part 8 of that series. So, in this series, till now we have implemented splash screen, our Firebase setup, authentication, and designed this home screen. Now, in this video, we will be working on this search icon from where we will be searching for the user using their username. So let's do it. But before that, I have a small request to you all. So don't forget to like the video, and also you can subscribe the channel, and here you can give me a super thanks. You can also join my channel if you want one-on-one interaction on Telegram, and you can buy the membership of my channel. Also, don't forget to save the playlist and like this video. When you save the playlist, it reaches more and more people, and this helps me getting more views and generate revenue. There is new feature on YouTube. You can hype this video, which will increase the reach of this video. And you can only hype 3 times a week. So consider hyping this video once. So to implement this searching feature, we will firstly create an activity where user will click on the search icon and it will move to the activity. So now let's create an activity. Go to the activities, create a new activity, empty views activity, and name it search user activity, and then click on finish. So firstly, in this activity, let's enable the binding. So after this class search user activity, write private late init where binding, and give it a type of activity search user binding, and after this enable h2h. So let's initialize it. Binding is equals to activity search user binding dot inflate, pass here layout inflator, and in this set content view we will have to pass this binding. So write here binding dot root, that's it. Our binding is enabled in this activity. So now we can implement its XML part, and then we will integrate it in backend. So firstly open activity search user and split this view. So as always, remove this constraint layout. We will work with relative layout. Right here relative layout, and firstly we need a toolbar, but instead of writing our own toolbar, we can just copy the toolbar of main activity. So let's go to activity main and copy this toolbar, material toolbar. Just copy it and paste it in this activity XML. So remove this chit chat, and instead here we will write search users, and also we will have to remove this search icon. So remove this menu code because we implemented it using menu, and we also need a button. On clicking that button we will move to the previous activity. Here we need that button. So right here navigation icon, and it will be drawable IC underscore back, this one, and let's give it a tint of color white. So now our app bar is ready. So just below the toolbar we will create an edit text. Here it will work as search bar for the users. So either we can write our own edit text, or we will copy it from our OTP fragment, or we can also go to another fragment. Let's go to login fragment. It's XML part, sorry. So go to, let's remove this and go to layouts, go to login fragment, and here firstly copy this text input layout, and inside it there is edit text. So copy this whole code and go to search user activity, and inside it, after the toolbar, just paste the code. So it will come just above our toolbar because this is a relative layout. So firstly, let's position it at its correct place. So it will be below this toolbar. So we will have to firstly give an ID to our toolbar, then we will use it here inside this layout. You can see the ID is already given, that is toolbar. So just write here layout below and give the toolbar. Now you can see it is appearing just below the toolbar. And firstly, let's remove this icon. So in edit text, just remove this drawable start. Just remove it. And then right here, drawable end. And let's give the icon of search. So I say underscore search, but it's not working. Okay, so let's try removing this drawable padding, this line. But this is not the problem, I know. So let's change the input type also. Right here text, and change the hint. Instead of writing enter your phone number, we can write here search username. Let's remove this drawable end. We can do one thing, we can use our own icon so that user will click on it and it will search the username which is written by the user. For this we will use linear layout just below this toolbar. So right here linear layout, its width will be match parent, height will be wrap content, and then its orientation will be horizontal. And now let's close this tag, and here we will paste this code, the code we have written below. Just cut this and paste it inside this linear layout. So yes, and firstly we will have to change the position. So just remove this line from text input layout and we paste it here. So now our linear layout will come just below the toolbar. So now also let's make this text size small because it is looking so big. So change this text size from 21 to 19 sp. And now just after this search edit text, we will use an image here so that when the user will input the text and it will click on search, then we will show the user list, but it is match parent, so it will cause error in view, but we will change it later. So let's make an image view after this text edit text layout. So write image view, width will be wrap content, height will be wrap content, and here source will be IC underscore search. And now we can close this tag. So let's move to our edit text first. Here you can see we have given it margin horizontal and vertical. Let's change this margin horizontal to 5 dp and also change this layout width to 200 dp just for seeing the search icon. But our search icon is still not visible because it is white in color. So let's go to the image view again where we were implementing search view. Firstly, let's change its background color. So right here background and give it color black. It is not showing. Okay, sorry, so we have to just write background only. So background, now you can see there is search icon, but we don't need to change its background color. We need to change the color of the icon. So right here tint and right here color black, and remove this Android, right here app, and remove this background color. Now you can see our icon is appearing in black color. And then also let's write layout gravity, give it center vertical. This will change its position to the center and vertically center. And also let's change the width of our text input to 300 dp. Sorry, 300 dp. Now this looks fine. Now we will change its margin horizontal to 17 dp, and also let's change this margin vertical to 12 dp. As you can see, our search image is appearing so small, so let's change its width and height to, let's change it first 30 dp. 30 is very small, let's do it 45 dp, and also change its height to 45 dp. This is too big, so now again we will have to change it to 35 dp and 35 dp height also. Yes, this looks good. Now we want both views to appear at the center, so let's go to our linear layout and provide it gravity as center horizontal. So let's remove the horizontal. If we write just center, it will work fine. So now you can see this looks good. But after this view, what we need a list of users, which will be shown here after the user click on the search icon. For that we will be using recycler view. So firstly let's give it an ID to the linear layout, ID as search holder, and now here we need a recycler view. So just after this linear layout, we will show the list of the user after the user click on this search icon. So for this, just write a recycler view. Choose the second option, the recycler view one, this one. And now its width will be match parent, and its height also match parent. And now firstly let's give it a position. So right here layout below, and right here search holder, search underscore holder, this one. So it will come after this linear layout. So let's make its height as wrap content first, because we don't want it to occupy all the space. And close this tag and give it an ID, and we can give it ID as user list. And let me show you what happens when we don't make its height as wrap content. So let's give it a match parent. I will show you why we are doing this as wrap content, otherwise what error will come. Also let's give padding to this user list of 10 dp. So it is showing us one error at the top. You can see this red dot. When we click on it, you can see the user list does not contain any speakable text. So just remove it. It's not an error actually, but let's do it. So right here description, content description, and we can write anything here like user list, and that error will be gone now. Also let's give IDs to our views. So click on this search right here, et underscore search, and also we will give ID to our this search icon, which is the image view. Click on it and let's give it an ID. So right here ID, it will be search underscore btn, because it will serve as button. And now we can implement all these features. So just close it and go to the search user activity. Here, as we have enabled the binding, so right here binding dot toolbar dot set navigation on click listener, and inside this just write finish. The finish function remove the current activity from the stack. As a result, we move back to the previous activity. So now let's go to the main activity. Here we left here last video. So right here, firstly we will give an intent, then we will start the activity. So right here intent, and it is already suggesting me, so I will just press tab. So now you can see, I will explain you what it is saying. We will start the activity intent. This means to say this activity to search user activity, and then we will start this activity, start activity, and we will have to pass this intent here. So what we can do, we can just cut the above line, just cut this, and paste it inside the start activity function. Okay, now remove this extra space. So when the user will click on the search icon in the main activity, he will move to the search user activity. So let's run the app. So our app has run. Let's check the feature. So when we click on the search icon at the top right corner, you can see we are going to the search user activity, and we can search for any user here. Currently our search icon will not work in this activity because we have not implemented it yet. And when we click on back icon, we move back. Let me show you again. Click on the search icon and click on the back icon. So okay, our functionality is working fine. In the next video, we will implement the recycler view. And to implement the recycler view in next video, I want you to understand recycler view first. And you must have a previous knowledge of recycler view, because we will not dive deep into recycler view, how to implement it. So that's all for this video, and I have a small request to you all. So don't forget to like the video, and also you can subscribe the channel, and here you can give me a super thanks. You can also join my channel if you want one-on-one interaction on Telegram, and you can buy the membership of my channel. Also, don't forget to save the playlist and like this video. When you save the playlist, it reaches more and more people, and this helps me getting more views and generate revenue. There is new feature on YouTube. You can hype this video, which will increase the reach of this video. And you can only hype 3 times a week. So consider hyping this video once.